Krishna Krishna, baby Krishna, stealing the milk and butter. Krishna Krishna, baby Krishna, stealing the milk and butter. Krishna Krishna, baby Krishna, stealing the milk and butter. Krishna Krishna, baby Krishna, stealing the milk and butter. Krishna Krishna, mighty Krishna, lifting the Govardhan mountain. 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 Krishna Krishna, dancing Krishna, dancing on the Kaliya. 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 Surrender to the feet of the Lord, surrender to the one we adore. Surrender to the feet of the Lord, surrender to the feet of the Lord. Surrender to the one we adore. Surrender to the feet of the Lord. Krishna Krishna, charming Krishna, chased by all the gopis. Run! Krishna Krishna, charming Krishna, chased by all the gopis. Run! Krishna Krishna, charming Krishna, chased by all the gopis. Run! Krishna Krishna, charming Krishna, chased by all the gopis. Run! Krishna Krishna, musical Krishna, play your flute through me. Krishna Krishna, musical Krishna, play your flute through me. Krishna Krishna, musical Krishna, play your flute through me. Krishna Krishna, musical Krishna, play your flute through me. Krishna Krishna, magical Krishna, make me yours forever. Krishna Krishna, magical Krishna, makes me yours forever. Krishna Krishna, magical Krishna, make me yours forever. Krishna Krishna, magical Krishna, make me yours forever. Surrender to the feet of the Lord, surrender to the one we adore. Surrender to the feet of the Lord, surrender to the feet of the Lord. Surrender to the one we adore. Surrender to the feet of the Lord, surrender to the feet of the Lord. Surrender to the feet of the Lord.
Krishna Krishna. Vasudevasutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Krishna next day enters the beautiful, magnificent, mighty gates of Mathura. And when Krishna and Balram, dressed in their village clothes as cowherd boys, Krishna with a band on his head with a peacock feather, and his golden clothes looking rustic but so handsome. Both Krishna and Balram, when they entered the city of Mathura and they looked around, Mathura was such a prosperous, rich city. King Ugrasen had made such a great city, and now Kamsa had been ruling, but the city, the walls, the streets, they were studded with jewels. It was such a beautiful city. But in that city, when Krishna and Balram walked on those jeweled roads, pebbled roads, they were looking so handsome. The news spread. All the women folk, the girls, they came to know that Krishna and Balram, and they had heard about the beauty of Krishna and Balram, because messages pass very quickly. They had come to know about Krishna and Balram, and some of them, the moment they heard, the two boys have come, they just left what they were doing. Some who were not dressed properly wore half the dress and they came. Others wore their bangles somewhere in the ears, others wore their ornaments somewhere. Some put only one eye, they put the black liner or mascara, and others put their lipstick on their cheeks. They all just left everything and ran to their windows, their balconies, their doors to see what they had heard, that the village girls of Vrindavan, of Gokul, used to delight in. And now they could see with their own eyes what they had missed out so many years. The most handsome, charming, good-looking, cute Krishna and Balram. And both of them were walking with such style, just as a young elephant walks with such grace. They were walking both with such style. They were just looking there. Some were swooning. Some were just falling down there. Others were just looking. Others, their family members calling them. They said, wait. Others had left food on the stove which was burning, and people were shouting, "Arey, the food is burning. Let it burn. I'll make it again." They were just looking at Krishna and Balram passing from there. And they were saying, "How handsome, how cute." While Krishna, looking at all of them, some with his side glances, some with his smile, knowing that all these ladies of Mathura, who wanted for many, many years to see Krishna, were finally seeing Krishna. Meanwhile, all the people of Mathura, men, women, everyone were so happy to see these two boys come into the city. They were greeting them. Others were smiling at them. Others were saying, come, see this place, see that place. Meanwhile, from there, on a cart, one washerman, dhobi, in India, laundryman, he was coming with all the palatial clothes from the palace. And there were so many clothes. And Krishna, to bless this washerman, went up to him and he said, "You've got so many clothes here." He said, "Yes, they are for the palace. This is for Kamsa and his people." So Krishna just said, "Can you give us some of your clothes for us to wear?" Because they were now in the city. "Can we have some city clothes?" He got angry. "You two boys, you want to wear these stylish clothes? How dare you ask me for these clothes?" While other people who used to make these clothes and send to the palace, they didn't have these clothes. Krishna told the washerman, "Give us some of these clothes." He said no, and he was very angry and he spoke rudely. Krishna gave him one bash. He fell down, and Krishna and Balram picked up two beautiful clothes. One they tied on their waist as a dhoti, looking very nice in those shining silken clothes. And one he put on his top and distributed, because this washerman, the way he behaved with such pride, arrogance, he fell down. He lost that chance of serving Krishna, dressing Krishna. Krishna distributed the clothes to the people and they were so happy because there was going to be a big celebration in the city. Everybody should have been dressed properly, nicely, and so many clothes are just wasted away. So Krishna gave to everybody. Oh, everybody, Krishna Kanhaiya Laal ki jai, Baldev ki jai. They were going on praising Krishna. Now when Krishna was walking, there came a weaver, one who makes different types of cloth, a tailor. And Krishna went smiling to him. That weaver saw Krishna. He took out the best of cloths, the best of clothes that he had. And Krishna, this will look nice on you. Balram, this will look nice on you. And this is how you wear it. And he dressed Krishna and Balram. And Krishna put it out with such style. And Krishna was looking so nice with these different clothes on him, that Krishna blessed him and gave him the liberation that when he leaves this body, he will get the form like Lord Vishnu himself, that handsome form. Then he came to a place where there was someone who was making garlands with beautiful flowers. Krishna came there, and that garland maker made the most beautiful garland with the most fragrant flowers, good smelling flowers, and beautiful colored flowers. And he gave that garland to Krishna. Krishna was so pleased with him that they were all blessed with riches, prosperity, and that after they die, they will get the abode of Lord Krishna. Even little out of love we offer to Krishna, whether it is a garland, whether it's some flower, whether it is clothes that you dress your Krishna. If you don't have, tell Mummy to get you a little Krishna for your altar. And even if you make some clothes and dress up Krishna, make some beads and make a necklace and put on Krishna, do you know, Krishna blessed all of them. And now that Krishna was dressed and with a garland, while he was walking on the road and everybody was admiring him, and first only they saw what he did to the washerman, and they saw also how he greeted all the common folks of the people and taking their garland and giving them such smiles, love, blessings. By now, Krishna had already become so popular amongst them. At that time came one hunchback, crooked woman, not looking very nice, but she was carrying a bowl of sandalwood paste. You know that sandal paste that we use as tika, no, is very fragrant. And she was expert at making sandalwood paste, and she was taking it to the palace of Kamsa. And as she came, that hunchbacked, crooked lady, and because she was crooked in 3 places, she was called as Trivakra. And she was also called as Kubja, the crooked one. But when she came and she saw Krishna and Balram, And looking at Krishna, she felt he was so handsome. She came with that sandalwood bowl, and crooked as she was looking at Krishna. And Krishna said, "Oh, beautiful woman." She felt Krishna was being naughty, and she says, "Everybody teases me to be ugly, and you are calling me beautiful. Are you teasing me?" Because she liked, because Krishna was the first one to tell her how beautiful she was. And Krishna said, "Would you give me some of this sandal paste?" Oh, she was so happy. She gave the sandal paste, she applied sandal paste on Krishna, and she gave Krishna. Krishna took it, and Krishna applied the sandal paste on himself. And Krishna was anyway so handsome with these sandalwood paste and marks and the fragrance of the sandalwood that Trivakra had made. Krishna was smelling also so good, better than any of these spray perfumes. And when Krishna and Balram were looking so handsome, now also with tika on the head and the curly hair, Pujya was looking at him and saying, "You're so handsome." And Krishna said, "You are very beautiful." She had tears in her eyes and she says, "But people call me to be crooked and ugly." He said, "No, you're very beautiful, stand straight." She said, "But I can't." And Krishna, with one of his foot, put his foot on her feet and with his 2 fingers held her chin and said, "Oh, beautiful woman, stand up straight." And her spine became straight. And as she stood up, she looked so beautiful. Krishna straightened her back, straightened her body in a few seconds. And everybody was stunned to see that in a few seconds, how he made this hunched back, crooked looking woman who was looking very awkward, but straightened her back and she was looking beautiful. She held on to the clothes of Krishna and said, "You have to come to my house. You have to come to my house." Krishna said, "Not now, but I promise you, to fulfill your wishes, I will come to your house." Now Krishna walked from there. And as he came close to the place where Shiva's bow was kept, there were only 2 bows. One bow in the form of Sri Ram, Sri Krishna, had already, as Rama, picked up that bow, and the bow cracked under his might. And here was another bow lying there that Kamsa was using for his pride. Krishna went close to the bow, and that huge, mighty bow, this young Krishna picked up the bow in front of everybody, and everybody was watching. And as he took the string of the bow and tried to bend the bow to string it, even this bow crushed under its might, snapped, and made such a loud sound that the vibrations of that sound, the bang of that sound, reached Kamsa's palace, and Kamsa was terrorized. Meanwhile, those who were there protecting the bow, and they came, one broken piece of the bow was in the hand of Krishna, the other broken piece of bow was in the hand of Balram, and as these people came to harm Krishna and Balram, they with their bow, dhadam, dhudum, dhadam, they just did batting. Have you seen cricket? One sixer, 1 4. They went on throwing these Rakshasas away, and people who were always frightened of these Rakshasas, of these guards of Kamsa, all these people were so thrilled to see. And Krishna and Balram, dhudum, 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 they started hitting, and crack, shum, and they went flying. And some could be seen from the balcony of Kamsa flying so high. By now, Kamsa knew that his fears are coming true. He called Mushtika and Chanur, do something about that Krishna. He's coming here close. He's coming here close. They said, we just can't kill him. He's become very popular. Let him come into the wrestling ring. They are going there. And there, we will invite them there. And there, in front of everyone, we will kill Balram and Krishna, so that all these rumors that are going on, that Krishna killed Putana, Krishna killed Keshi, Krishna killed Trinavarta, and Shakatasur, and Dhenukasur, and Vatsasur, all these two boys have killed those mighty Rakshasas, and therefore they are big and mighty, and the people of Mathura think that they are going to save them. We will finish them in front of everybody, so that they know that Krishna and Balram are not mighty. But Kamsa says, but they are so strong. They said, don't worry. Arrange the wrestling match. Meanwhile, news went forth. Everybody gather at the wrestling arena, at the amphitheater. There is going to be a wrestling match, and mighty wrestlers and boxers have gathered there. Come, everybody. Everybody was going there. Balram and Krishna also were going. And everybody is saying, come. Wrestling match at Kamsa's palace is, outside Kamsa's palace is great. It's mighty, it's wonderful. Meanwhile, they had arranged for that mad elephant, mighty elephant, with the elephant keeper sitting on the elephant, to stand in front of the arena, so that even before, so afraid was Kamsa, that even before they enter into the arena, this elephant would crush them. This elephant came and blocked the way of Krishna and Balram. And that elephant keeper, that Mahut, he led the elephant. And when the elephant saw Krishna and tried to stop Krishna, Krishna walked straight forward. The elephant pushed him with its trunk. But Krishna caught hold of its trunk and waved the elephant. The elephant tried to step over Krishna. Krishna fell down, but Krishna quickly tumbled aside, and then caught the elephant and with both his arms pulled out its tusk. And that elephant was trying to, with its tusk, pick up Krishna and harm Krishna, pulled out its tusk and hit the elephant along with that Mahut who wanted to kill him. The elephant fell down. But now Krishna and Balram, along with these two tusks, and as these Rakshas and guard were trying to push them out, hitting them with the tusk, roaring like a lion, they entered the wrestling amphitheater, the wrestling hall. People were cheering away, Bolo Krishna Kanhaiya Laal ki Jai. Also, all the people of Vraja were there also. Nanda Baba and all the Gopas were there, and they were yelling away loudly, Krishna Kanhaiya Laal ki Jai, Balram Dev ki Jai. They were yelling away. Kamsa was sitting on a high pedestal. He saw that. He looked at Chanur and Mushtika. Chanur and Mushtika said, "You seem to be mighty. Boys, everybody is cheering you. Are you that strong?" They showed the two tusks to everybody. They tried to kill him with an elephant, and now the two tusks were in their hands. Chanur said, on the command of Kamsa, that if you are so strong, come and wrestle with me. Because I hear that you cowherd boys, when you go to the forest and there is nothing to do, you enjoy wrestling with each other. So, come, wrestle with me. And Mushtika can do boxing match and wrestling with Balram. Let us see how you two boys are. Krishna said, "See, it is not a fair match. I am lightweight, you are heavyweight. And matches should not take place between lightweight and heavyweight. We are very young, we are barely teenagers, and you are such mighty wrestlers. This is not a right match. But Kamsa, get him, get them, get them, get them, get them, get them." Chanur said, "If you are a good wrestler, and in the village you all boast of to be the great wrestlers, and all these people are cheering you." Meanwhile, when Nanda Baba heard this, he said, "This is not fair, this is not fair. They are only little boys." But in all the cheering, his voice was drowned. Chanur said, "Come." Krishna tied up his dhoti, his loincloth, and slapping his arms, Chanur also came darting. And what a wrestling match it was. This big Chanur and this young teenager, barely a teenager, but 12 years old, Krishna. But with his arms, with his strong, small but strong muscles, he fought Chanur. Sometimes he would get onto the back of Chanur. Sometimes he would be on the head of the Chanur. Chanur would topple him down, and Krishna would go to the leg and bring Chanur down. The wrestling went on. Meanwhile, Mushtika and Balram were having their match. Sometimes they would pick up Krishna and throw him to the ground. Sometimes Krishna would manage to tumble Chanur, and such a heavy Chanur, and crash him to the ground. And finally Krishna locked him and cracked him. Chanur collapsed there. And that time Balram also finished off Mushtika. Both were trying to kill Balram and Krishna. People were cheering. Now Kamsa was so terrified. He called all the guards and other wrestlers, and they came one by one. Krishna and Balram caught all these Rakshasas and wrestlers and boxers and destroyed them. And when they fell down, Kamsa was screaming there, "Kill them, kill them, kill them, kill them." Krishna, "Kill Balram." And who had put Vasudeva and Devaki in chains. All of them were seeing how these mighty wrestlers and boxers and these Rakshasas and these guards of Kamsa trying to kill Balram and Krishna. But one by one, so that the people saw also the might of Krishna, the might of Balram. Now that Kamsa saw that, and he was screaming away, "Kill them, kill them, kill them." And he was ready, just took out his sword. That time Krishna now finally saw that he also wanted to kill Krishna first, myself and Balram, and then kill Vasudeva and Devaki and all these people of Vraja. When Krishna heard this, Krishna from down jumped high on the pedestal of the king Kamsa. Kamsa saw Krishna there suddenly in front of him and got frightened, took his sword and wanted to kill Krishna, picked up his club, picked up his weapons to fight with Krishna. Krishna dodged all this And finally Krishna picked up Kamsa and pushed him into the arena. That very arena, that very ring where Kamsa wanted to kill all the people of Vraja along with Krishna and Balram. Threw him on the ground. Kamsa, with his crown fallen away, fell down there and was screaming away, "Save me, save me." Now he's saying, "Save me, save me." And Krishna came and sat on his chest and gave one blow on that evil Kamsa. And Kamsa finally, instantly, had a heart attack and died. But all the time he was thinking about Krishna, 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 Krishna out of fear. Everybody saw that a light came from Kamsa and went into the form of Krishna. And he also got, because the abode of Krishna and the form of Krishna, because even though out of hatred and out of fear, Narad Muni's trick, he was constantly thinking about Krishna, 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 Krishna. And think about it, that even out of fear, even out of hatred, even out of anger, those who think about Krishna, Krishna liberates them, frees them, gives them heaven, the highest heaven, gives them Vaikuntha, ends all their sins. Can you imagine what Krishna will give to those who remember him with love, those who serve him with love, those who offer him butter, those who call him day and night, get up in the morning, Krishna, Krishna, brush your teeth, what? Krishna, Krishna, drink your milk, Krishna, Krishna, eat your cereals, Krishna, Krishna, have your butter and bread, Krishna, Krishna, go to school, Krishna, Krishna, watch, study online also, Krishna, Krishna. Whatever you do, Krishna, 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 then can you imagine what Krishna is going to do for you? When Krishna is near, nothing to fear. Once Krishna catches you, he never leaves you. You catch Krishna, hold on to Krishna and remember him, his beautiful form, his melodious name, and keep remembering him and chanting Vasudeva Sutam Devam, Vasudeva Sutam Devam, Kamsa Chanura Mardanam, Kamsa Chanura Mardanam, Devaki Paramanandam, Devaki Paramanandam, Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum, Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum, Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. Bolo Krishna Kanhaiya Laal ki Jai.
Krishna loves you, don't you know? Krishna loves you, don't you know?
Laughing Krishna takes away your fears, like a best friend whispering in your ear.
We just have to do good things for good things to happen to us.
Our power should be used to help and serve people, not to hurt them.
But remember, Krishna knows everything.
We never have to worry about anything when Krishna is with us.
The Guru doesn't really punish us because his love is so great. He only makes us do what will make us better, stronger, and wiser.
The more we love, the more we want to help. The more we love, the more we want to give. The more we love, the more we know what to do. Happiness is always there, more than anything else. All the other feelings come to cover up happiness, but happiness never goes away. It's still there and still very strong. This is important, very, very important. So don't forget it. Mada is knowledge. My mama teaches me. Things make us hungry, but love makes us full. Choose to be happy. Nothing can take happiness away from you. If you choose to always be happy and never be sad, just choose to be happy and do not be sad.
Krishna Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, baby Krishna, stealing the milk and butter. Krishna Krishna, baby Krishna, stealing the milk and butter. Krishna Krishna, baby Krishna, stealing the milk and butter. Krishna Krishna, baby Krishna, stealing the milk and butter. Krishna Krishna, mighty Krishna, lifting the Govardhan mountain. 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 Krishna Krishna, dancing Krishna, dancing on the Kaliya. 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 Surrender to the feet of the Lord. Surrender to the one we adore. Surrender to the feet of the Lord. Surrender to the feet of the Lord. Surrender to the one we adore. Surrender to the feet of the Lord. Krishna Krishna, charming Krishna, chased by all the gopis. Run! Krishna Krishna, charming Krishna, chased by all the gopis. Run! Krishna Krishna, charming Krishna, chased by all the gopis. Run! Krishna Krishna, charming Krishna, chased by all the gopis. Run! Krishna Krishna, musical Krishna, play your flute to me. Krishna Krishna,